Hi, Dr. Laura here. If you're the type of person that eats well, you do organic foods, you have all the anti-inflammatory foods part of your diet, tons of leafy greens, you exercise, and you still feel inflamed, bloated, tired, brain fog, all the things that we know just drag our system down, that's when we need to start looking deeper. So I want you to look at how toxic is your system. Not are you exposed to toxicity, but how much are you holding on to? That is the one underlying thing that's maybe holding you back from accelerating your health. I've run thousands of profiles when it comes to how much chemicals someone's holding on to, heavy metals, mold, non-chemicals, so any type of solvents or off-gassing from furniture. There's so many things that we can be exposed to without you even realizing, so it just accumulates throughout the years. There's a really interesting study from the Environmental Working Group that showed newborn babies were exposed to over 232 chemicals in their placenta. So just at birth, you were exposed to a whole array of chemicals that can be causing more inflammation into your body and leading to more issues down the road. So like I said, it's very hard to accelerate your health if you're born in this environment that's overly polluted. Now I want to show a picture of all the different things that you could be exposed to just so you're aware of. So coming from molds, could be stressors in relationships, toxicity from chemicals that we put on our body, that we breathe in. Like I said, furniture, off-gassing, a new home could be the worst thing for your health. So kind of tying together, when did you start to feel brain fog? Or when did you start feeling more tired? And piecing that together, did that have to do with a new move? Or an environmental change that you didn't realize, like the basement is full of mold. So having a company check that out and see what could possibly be impacting your health. One thing that I like to do is run urine samples and send them off to a lab where it can tell us exactly, is your body holding on to too much lead, which can cause you to be anemic and more tired? Or are you holding on to heavy metals or mercury from dental amalgams you've had years ago? Even if you've had them removed, these heavy metals sit in fat deposits in our system and can make it very hard to lose weight, but also have an immune deficiency issue in the system. So it makes it hard for immune cells to activate if our body is full of metals. The other thing that toxic accumulation can do is it affects the mitochondria in our cell. And what are the mitochondria? It's a very fancy name for how our body produces energy. And this damage eventually changes the DNA of the cell, and this is where mutations can happen. It is impossible for the immune system to function adequately under these circumstances. So if you have any chronic condition from Lyme, cancer, chronic bronchitis, any kind of chronic issue happening in the system, you have to look at toxicity and supporting how your body eliminates that. And luckily, we're all born with detoxifying organs that's constantly working hard for us to metabolize and break down these chemicals to excrete them. So having daily bowel movements is important. Even deep breathing. So every time you breathe fresh air in, your lungs take a deep breath. It allows for red blood cells to pick up oxygen and carry it to the rest of your cells in your body. Your cells then use a steady supply of oxygen in its energy production called metabolism. Every time you breathe out through your lungs, toxins are also being released. The better the air quality that you breathe in, the better oxygen supply you will have. And this allows your body to detoxify even further. So don't underestimate just the importance of proper breath. So if you are one of those quick breathers like me in this video right now and not taking the time to inhale and exhale, that's something very easily you can do to know that your lungs are constantly working hard for you to get rid of chemicals. The other part of that is through your skin, which is your largest detox organ. So remember, everything you're putting on your skin, it gets absorbed into your circulation. So be careful of the things that you're applying, which chemicals you could be exposed to. But then knowing if you sweat every day, go into an infrared sauna, ozone sauna, the things that really open up the pores, that's an amazing way to detoxify your system as well. Lastly, I want to mention the importance of rest. If you're a person that's go, go, go all the time and you're exposed to certain environmental pollutants, and even if you don't think you're exposed to them, I'm sure that you have chemicals in your system from one root or another. I want you to realize that your body needs to rest when it's detoxifying. If you're on the go, then it doesn't have as much energy and focus to your liver and your lymphatic system and things that are really important to help get chemicals out of you. Because your system is constantly detoxifying for you, I want to help you support the ways that you can help those organs get rid of toxicity. So the really important one is to make sure you have daily bowel movements. If you are only going a little bit every day, or even doing the beet test where you have beets and you see how long it takes for that red color to come out in your bowel movement, if it's from a day or two ago, then you know that you can have what's called auto intoxication. So things are sitting in your system, they're recirculating. When you continually absorb the water of fecal matter that's been sitting in your gut for a long time, toxins are absorbed into the bloodstream. Once these toxins reach the blood, it's called toxemia. And this small amount of continual toxemia is part of what keeps the whole body in an underlying inflammatory state. This is the basic pathology of all illnesses. So if you can help how your bowels are moving, how your lymph is collecting this toxicity debris, how your liver is circulating and cleaning out your blood, if we can do things to support all of your organ systems, incorporate breath, then that is helping on a daily basis get rid of inflammation and really accelerating your health on a whole new level.